Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Keith and this is my kitchen. Welcome everyone. This morning I'm going to make a dish for you that's diabetic friendly. I'm making some West Indian Jamaican dumplings. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. And also fried dumplings, and I'm also making scrambled tofu with just 3 ingredients. So join me as I'm about to cook. Thank you. So what do we do? So we have water here. I'm going to put 1 cup of water to warm up on high for 1 minute. This will go into making our dumplings. Here's 1 cup on high for a minute. Since I don't have a kitchen timer, I'm using my handy dandy watch. And time it for 1 minute. See, 1 minute, for 1 minute. While I'm making that warm up, letting the water warm up, I'm gonna start making my dumplings. I'm using 1/3 of a cup to measure 2 scoops of self-rising flour. So I got my self-rising flour right here, and then 1 scoop of self-rising cornmeal mix. So that's what I'm using for my dough. So, while I'm making this, it's not been my first time making it. I've been making it over the years for a good while, since my mom taught me to cook at a young age. And so this is like a family favorite on the weekends, on Sundays. You make dumplings and you'd have it with some beans or some vegetarian sausage or some tofu. So it took, oh, the water's done. The water's nice and warm now. See, the water's done, nice and warm. I take off the burner. And I'm going to still mix the flour. So, I'm going to take my handy dandy fork, my cooking instrument here, and mix the self-rising flour with the 2 scoops of self-rising flour with 1 scoop of self-rising cornmeal, and I'm gonna mix it together. See, I'm mixing it together dry. You have to mix it together dry so it's a good consistency. And so I'm mixing it together dry. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, isn't it? Nice and dry. Okay. While that's going on, I'm going to put my skillet here to heat with some extra virgin olive oil, cooking oil. So I got me some extra virgin olive oil. Got that going on. And I coat the bottom of the pan, nice and generous portion of olive oil, because once these dumplings are fried up, they're going to soak up the olive oil. So through the magic of technology, yes, I have this mixed, but it's going to take a little while to put it together. So what I did was, I pre-made a batch. So what you want to do is, after you mixed your dough, you add the water till it's a thick consistency. I'll show you how that looks like. I'm adding the water now to a thick consistency, 1/2 of the cup, and I'm going to mix it until it's a thick consistency. So it's like nice and ballish. It balls up. So this was going on. I'm mixing the dough, mixing. And this is a good consistency right here. See this? It's very good. It sticks to the side. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't stick. It has to form together. And I let the dough rise. Before I do that, I'm going to check the consistency with my fingers. It's pretty good. Very good. I'm going to add a little bit more flour to thicken it up. And the warm water activates the self-rising action of the flour. So I took another 1/3 scoop. And thicken up the dough a little bit more, so it's a little bit more firm in consistency. I'm taking my fork to keep my hands clean to mix the dough. See how thick it is now? It's nice, it's like a ball. And that's what you want. That's the consistency that you want. So I'm gonna squeeze this a little bit together, and I'm gonna add a little olive oil as a preservative, because if you set the dough to rise, sometimes the dough gets a little hard. And what the olive oil does, when I add the olive oil to it, it keeps it nice and pliable and soft while it's rising. So I'm gonna add a little olive oil to this, and then I'm gonna start adding olive oil. See, adding olive oil to my dough. Olive oil. The dough is oiled now. Look at that consistency, nice and round. See, dough's real good dough. Alright, this is how you want your dough to look when it's oiled, nice and oiled. So I set the dough to rise. I'm gonna set this dough aside to rise, and it takes about 45 minutes or so for the dough to rise. I did this dough overnight. See, this is nice and done dough. I did this dough overnight. And what I do is I pull chunks of the dough apart and roll it in my hand until it's like this. Roll it in my hand. It's about this size. It's about palm, middle size. About the size of my palm. About the middle of my palm. And I flatten it out a little bit and put it into fry. This made about 2 cups. This particular batch made 2 cups, but normally I do just 1 cup. So 1/3 cups, 3 cups of that equals 1 cup. So I do 2 scoops of self-rising flour, and then 1 scoop of self-rising cornmeal. That makes 1 cup. So I do 1 cup to a cup. So 1 cup of flour to about a cup of water or so. So I'm pulling the dough apart. This is about the size of my palm. Dough is nice and mixed. Very well oiled. Nice, big and fluffy. Nice, round and fluffy. This makes nice big round balls of dough, dumplings, and they're dough anymore, but now they're dumplings now. Nice big and round, okay. Jeez, this made 8 dumplings so far. Nice and big and round. Two cups makes nice big round dumplings, about 8. I'm doing about 11. More. A few more dumplings about. See, cook it until the bottom is brown, nice and golden brown. That's what you want. The dough to be nice and golden brown when cooked. Golden brown and cooked. And wash my hands here for the next step. Nice and golden brown, okay. Turn it over.